Hi. What I tell you? Hey, so oh, it was bound to happen. It was bound to happen. It's okay. Just go over and like my other. Just go over and like my other page, and I'll be live on TikTok again tomorrow. Soon as he left, report. Hi. Just go, and I just posted my other page. It's I'm Mama Trey. Let me make sure I get that right. Hold on a second. A blue, a boogie boo. My other page is I'm Mama Trey. Let's get 1,000 people on that one. And then I'll be live on TikTok tomorrow. Problem solved. Problem solved. It's always some goofy goofball. I'm not bringing anybody up on my live, so you can take it back. No, M-A Trey. Okay? I just get tired of the bullshit. I just get tired of the BS. Like, I'm here to do a job. It doesn't mean I'm here for you to say whatever the hell you want to say to me. And it's funny that TikTok allows people to say whatever they want to say to you. But the minute you say something back to them, then you're the bully. They can come in and say, the comments can say anything they want to say to you. But the minute you say something back, and then you remove somebody, if you don't remove them, nothing can happen. So a lot of times when y'all are like, oh, you need to block them, you got to understand the minute you block them, they go and report your live. That's why I don't do as much blocking as I could on other people's posts, on other people's lives. They do not remove anybody. Or the moderators will remove them. But if this person has said anything to you and you address them and then you put them out, then they go and report your stuff. That's why I don't have as much problem with the trolls as you guys do, because it gets me suspended. Hi, I'm never over here anymore because it's boring as hell on Instagram. And I never get, I removed him. I never get the numbers on Instagram that I get on TikTok. I already have 53,000 followers in just 3 months on TikTok. It's taken me 10 years to get to, 6 years literally, to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram. I'm suspended until the 5th. So go and follow my secondary backup page. So once I get to 1,000 on there, which I could probably do today, I'm not bringing anybody up on this live. So please do not request it. So I don't know if I need to decline. I'm declining. Okay? So I don't get the numbers over here. Yeah, every time I appeal, they just say, oh, no, you're a bully. So this cockeyed person is allowed to just come up and say whatever he wants to say to me. But the minute I say something about that I, that's straying off to the side, then it's a problem. It's a problem when I do it. Let me put that in the comments. Let me pin it. It's a problem when I do it. Go follow. Hold on, let me put it in all caps. Go follow. Da, 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 at I'm Mama. Do, 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 Trey on TikTok. Let me pin it. That's. Why won't it let me pin? Hold on. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I know, sweetheart, but those people are allowed to walk by. It's gonna be okay. Hi. Okay, so share the live. Haven't been over here in so long. Note, we have no music. Is that right? TikTok is some shit. I know, baby. So let me finish up with the A's and then we'll go to the O's, okay? So here are the fruits. Pineapple is super, super good. However, oranges also should be avoided as they contain elements that can act like growth factors for undesirable bacteria. I know. This is why I don't like going live over here. We can't play any music over here. So please hurry up. Go over there and follow my other page. Fats, please, honey. It's gonna be okay. I know. But they can walk outside. It's fine. You're gonna have to let that go, babe. You're gonna have to let it go. I know. This guy, I tell you. It's all in his feelings. That seems to be going around. That seems to be going around. Orange juice creates undesirable strains of bacteria in your gut. For everybody. It's not just for A's. This can result in an imbalance of bacteria in the gut called dysbiosis. This is what dysbiosis means. Grapefruit, closely related to orange, is an acidic fruit, but has positive effects on the type A stomach, exhibiting alkaline tendencies after digestion. Lemons are also excellent for type A, helping aid in digestion. That's my dog. And to clear mucus from the system. I don't know. Jordy always keeps up with that full moon stuff. Because vitamin C is an important antioxidant, especially for stomach cancer prevention, which A's are very prone to. Okay? You should eat vitamin C fruits such as grapefruit or kiwi. The banana lectin interferes with the type A digestion. I recommend substituting other high potassium fruits such as apricots, figs, and allowable melons. So highly beneficial to A's in the fruit department. Hi, good evening. Is apricot, blackberry, blueberry, boysenberry, cherry. Blackberry, blueberry, and cherry also aid in weight loss. Cranberry, fig, grapefruit, jackfruit, lemon, lime, pawpaw, pineapple, aids in weight loss, plum, and prune. Look at these numbers. We had 500 people over there. We had 500 people plus on that live. Over here, I get 50. So I don't know what my algorithm over here is, but I hate it here. So maybe I just need to go on YouTube. But again, you can't play no music over there either. Yeah, I'm suspended for 7 days. Not 3, 7. So let's just go get the other backup page up and moving. Go over there and follow me now, and then I'll be live on there tomorrow. I'll be live on there tomorrow. It does suck, but it's okay because we can get around it. We can get around it. It's no biggie. And if I'm not live tomorrow on there, I will be live over here. But I pinned it. The backup page is I'm Mama Trey on TikTok. So go and tell your friends. Okay? Let's just get it up and moving so that I will be live on there tomorrow. I don't have no problem with it. Because we still going to keep going. We still going to keep going. Okay? So, and then I'll be back on the other one on the 5th. The 5th is the Grammy night. We get to see J-Lo trying to sing Whitney Houston songs. Fats, leave them people alone. Stop harassing them people. They're not minding your business. So, also, pineapple, plum, and prune. Highly, highly, highly beneficial. Avoid, these are the fruits to avoid as an A. Banana, bitter melon, coconut, honeydew melon, loquat, mango, orange, papaya, plantain, and tangerine. Why can't you have honeydew melon? Because it's high in mold. What's going to be hilarious? Me going on my secondary page? Oh, her singing? Oh, God. I wake up in a cold sweat thinking about it. J-Lo singing Whitney Houston. And I'm going to have to be off early because, you know, it'll be on at 5 o'clock over here. It'll be on 8 o'clock over there. So I need to be watching Beyonce because Beyonce is going to be there and waiting. And I wish I could eat popcorn, but I can't. I wish I could eat some popcorn. Whew! It's going to be so crazy. So crazy. So crazy. My numbers are jumping. I'm just going to watch my numbers jump. I'm just going to watch my numbers jump. I'm going to bomb my regular page and just tell her, just keep going over there till I get 1,000. J-Lo going to be on the Grammys. Type A should start each day with a small glass of warm water into which you squeeze a half of lemon. This will help reduce the mucus that is accumulated overnight in the more sluggish type A digestive tract and stimulate normal elimination. This also works. Definitely do it. Yeah, they got me. It's about time. I ain't been suspended in a minute. But just go follow my backup page. I'll be back on there live tomorrow on the backup page. It's all good. It ain't gonna stop nothing. It is not gonna stop nothing. It's always some cockeyed, bitter man. Every time. Or a Karen. Every time. So, lemon water possesses a slight but significant anti-clotting effect. Lemon water has an anti-clotting effect on blood type A's. Okay? helping the type A's naturally more viscous blood flow smoother. Alkaline fruits such as black cherry juice, concentrated, diluted with water, should be consumed in preference to high sugar juices, which are more acid forming. Okay? Red wine is also good for type A because of its positive cardiovascular effects. A glass of red wine 3 or 4 times a week is believed to lower the risk of heart disease for both men and women. I don't drink the red wine. What I do is I take resveratrol. Is your backup page, or you have a, no, my backup page is I'm Mama Trey. I pinned it there. Yeah. So I'm going to load up a bunch of videos on here tonight just to build this page up. But I'll be live tomorrow. Just get me to 1,000. I'll just be live on there tomorrow playing our music. Okay? So, coffee is also pretty decent for type A's. Okay? Its antioxidants and enzymes are custom designed for the type A digestive tract and immune system. Alternate coffee and green tea for the best combination of benefits. All other beverages should be avoided. They don't suit the digestive system of type A, nor do they support the immune system. Pure fresh water, of course, should be consumed freely. Now, highly beneficial in the beverages, tea, and coffee section is alfalfa tea, aloe juice, apricot juice, blackberry juice, blueberry juice, burdock tea, chamomile tea, cherry juice, coffee, echinacea tea, fenugreek, ginger tea, ginseng tea, grapefruit juice, green tea, all the green teas, okay? Because there are several different kinds of green teas. Hawthorn tea, lemon and water, lime juice, soy milk, milk thistle, pineapple juice, prune juice, rose hips tea, St. John's wort tea, slippery elm tea, valerian tea, vegetable juices from the highly beneficial vegetables list, and red wine. Okay? Please go over and follow my backup page on TikTok. I'm Mama Trey on TikTok. So I'll get up to 1,000 and I'll be live there tomorrow. They cut me off. I'm suspended for 7 days. Suspended for 7 days over that cockeyed boy. Thank you. People can say whatever they want to say to you as a host on TikTok, but you can't say anything back. Very lame. Let us fight. What's the problem? I mean, if he was bold enough to come into my live and say a bunch of shit, I should let us fight. Let us go at it. He'll eventually leave because he can't win. So let us battle it out. We're grown-ups. He was grown enough to come in on the live and say some dumb shit. So avoid beer, all black teas. Why can't you have black tea? Why can't you have black tea? Because I'm not going to be the one that leaves crying. It's going to be him. He's probably crying in his car right now. I told y'all he was bitter. He went and reported me as soon as he got set out. Why are you so bitter, sir? It's those man boobs. Yes, not only kidney disease, but kidney stones. Black teas promote kidney stones. So that's your sweet tea. You know he crying in the car. Report. So sassy. Cabbage juice. Avoid cabbage juice, catnip, cayenne tea, coconut milk, corn silk tea, distilled liquor, mango juice, orange juice, papaya juice, red clover tea, rhubarb tea, seltzer water, sodas of all kinds, tangerine juice, tomato juice, and yellow dock tea. Okay? Can't have it. Type A should view herbs and spices as more than just flavor enhancers. The right combination of herbs and spices can be a powerful immune system booster. In fact, Spices are the original medicines, which many are rich in antimicrobial essential oils, while others are great sources of antioxidants, immune-enhancing phytochemicals, and fat-burning thermogenic compounds. Spices were the original medicines. He is probably a vegan. An O. Eating all them high estrogen chickpeas. And then they wonder why they're so emotional. These black men are eating all these damn high estrogen chickpeas, and then they're wondering why they can't keep their emotions in check. But there's no science. There's no science. Sad, really. So try to include these dry spices. Not dry spices, but spices. Dry mustard, fennel. What's fennel taste like? I've never had fennel, though, I don't think. Not on purpose. Fennel has kind of a minty taste to it. Am I mixing that up with something else? Garlic, ginger, horseradish, which is wasabi. I'm going to make sushi over the next couple of weeks. I'm going to get into that too. Parsley, turmeric, all beneficial to blood type A's. Okay? Make sure you guys go over and it tastes like licorice. Okay. Do you know licorice raises your blood pressure? Because it's pork. Did y'all know that? I did not share the live. Hold on, let me share it. They haven't seen me over here in so damn long. Hold on, just let me send it out to some folks. They haven't seen me over here in a long time. They're gonna be like, what's she doing over there? What is she doing? Not you. I know, Juju. Juju, you want to go make dinner for mommy? No, you don't want to? You don't want to? All right. Say hi to IG, Fats. You haven't seen IG in a long time. You want to say hi to IG? Yes. You want to say hi? You haven't seen them in so long. I know. You haven't seen them. You haven't seen them in so long. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can save this live. I don't have to upload this live anywhere. I can just save it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, Fats. And he's off. I can save this live over here. I don't have to put it on YouTube. But I did download all of my lives. You know it was some Rudy poop whose feelings got hurt. Shouldn't have came in there acting a fool. He came right in there acting a fool. Right on in there. So the spices to avoid as an A: chili powder, black cayenne, peppercorns, and white pepper. Can't have it. Go over and follow my secondary account on Instagram. I've pinned it there. It's I'm Mama Trey on, not Instagram, on TikTok. So once I get to 1,000 on TikTok, on that page, I'll go live there. So let's try to get that done tonight, because I cannot be over here with no music. Okay? So, condiments and sweeteners and additives. Vinegar should be avoided because of the acids. A's can't have no vinegar. And I know y'all out here putting apple cider vinegar and everything. Y'all cannot have it. We won't even get over 100 over here. I don't know what the algorithm is on Instagram, but I've never gotten over 100 over here. And I'll be reaching 1,000 people over there. This is why I don't come over here. It's boring as hell. I don't know what the algorithm is, but it never shares my shit. Also, blackstrap molasses is a very good source of iron. So if you can find a way to work in some blackstrap molasses, maybe in your tea, that'll help with your thyroid, get your iron up, okay? It'll help with your anemia as well, okay? So you can't have no sugar though. It says sugar is allowed on the type A diet, but only in very small amounts. Use it as a condiment, not as an energy source. Minimize your use of white processed sugar. Recent studies have shown that the immune system is sluggish for several hours after ingesting it. Okay? So highly beneficial. Barley malt, miso, molasses, blackstrap molasses, soybean sauce, wheat-free tamari. I'm up to 214. What? Oh, am I? Up 215 now, girl. I made a video and told everybody to go over there and follow it. So it'll be done by the night. It'll be done by the night. They're not going to stop me from going live on TikTok. I'm going to make 5 or 6 accounts. The hell? If I can't go live on this one, I'll go live on the next one. And this is why I tell y'all, leave these trolls, let them trolls say whatever they gonna say. It don't matter. Because the minute you put them out, they go and report you and then you get suspended. Mutton is lamb. Lamb is a year or less, like puppy and dog, okay? It's sheep. Mutton is sheep. So it has kind of a gamey taste to it, but it tastes just like lamb. It's the same. Oh my God, we had the best lamb. No, we're not doing any people in our lives. I made the best lamb the other day, Friday. That lamb roast that I got from Restaurant Depot. Y'all gotta go on Instacart and go to, I don't know, I don't think I've ever purchased in my life blackstrap molasses, but y'all gotta go to Restaurant Depot and get y'all one of those boneless lamb legs. Put it in the Dutch oven. Thank you. Put it in the Dutch oven. Seasoned it up with my rosemary, thyme, kosher salt, garlic, and that's it. A little olive oil on it. Put it in the oven. 90 minutes on, it was 2 hours on 325. So tender, so good. All I ate this weekend was lamb salad. So it was just lamb, romaine lettuce, feta cheese. That was it. 2 days in a row. Damn salad was this big. But you got to go get one. That big ass roast was $36. Way better value. You marinate it for 24 hours. You don't even have to marinate it if you get it from mutton. You have to marinate. Mutton, you have to slow cook. Okay? It's not quite as tender, especially if you get bone in, because like Super K is where I get my mutton from. It'll be tough if you cook it too fast. You need to cook it very slow and let it marinate. Okay? Slow. I have molasses, but it's not blackstrap. It's that same molasses that we used to use in the baked beans. You know, your grandma used to use in the baked beans. I don't think it's blackstrap. But try to find a way to work that in. Avoid acacia, aspartame, carrageenan, gelatin, guar gum, high fructose corn syrup, high maltose corn syrup, maltodextrin, ketchup, MSG, mayonnaise, methyl cellulose, mustard with vinegar and wheat. Most mustards have vinegar and wheat. You would have to search far and wide to find a mustard that does not have wheat and vinegar. Okay? Which is better? Lamb. But I don't like lamb chops. Lamb chops is not a great value to me. Because lamb chops, again, also have to be cooked slowly, or to make them tender. You can really go wrong with the lamb chops. Yeah, they are. But lamb roast, the leg of lamb is the tenderest part of the lamb. You don't have to do as much work with that. Okay? So if you're just starting out with the lamb, you can get a roast from Sam's for like $20. It'll be about like this big, between 20 and 25, but it's like 3 pounds. But if you go to Restaurant Depot, or you get Restaurant Depot on Instacart, because I don't have a card for Restaurant Depot. You don't have to have a card if you use Instacart. And if you go to Restaurant Depot, they have a boneless leg of lamb roast that's this damn big, 6 pounds for $36. And then they have the racks, which is the lamb chop. Hold on, I'll tell you. The lamb chop is racks of it for like $136. You get like 8 racks, and they're big. Because remember, Restaurant Depot is where restaurants go and get their food. Ground lamb tastes like ground beef, but a little gamier. It's the same texture as ground beef. Go and follow my other account on TikTok so we can get to 1,000 tonight, so I can go live on TikTok tomorrow. Because this sitting with no music drives me nuts. Okay, so we are almost done. Let me finish. Pickle relish. Can't have no pickles. A's cannot have no pickles because you can't have no vinegar. Okay? Sodium carboxy, methyl cellulose, tamarind, tragacanth gum, vinegars of all types, and Worcestershire sauce. We're done. We're done with the A's. Okay? So let's talk about the O's, and then I'm going to go make my dinner. Okay? Let's talk about the O's. So a lot of you, if you're new to this, eating right for your type, okay? This is all we talk about. What do we need to do again? Just go follow me on TikTok on my backup page. I'm Mama Trey. Go follow me on my backup page, and let's get to 1,000 tonight so I can go live there tomorrow. Okay? All right, so when it comes to blood type O, who here is a blood type O? Oh, please share the live. Share the live, even though we're never going to have 500 to 1,000 people on Instagram. I don't understand why that is. I mean, but you got to have like 1 million followers to get 1,000 people over here, which is so sad. So who here is blood type O? I'm still trying to figure out how people even make it on Instagram, because it's so... Why y'all not on TikTok? Because there are people that's like, oh, I'm not on TikTok. I'm like, you should be. Oh, I got kicked off of TikTok again. Some Rudy poop, bitter man came to my page talking shit. And he left crying. So then he reported the big bad lady, the big bad mean lady, for bullying. Hey, what's up, girl? Go, make sure y'all go and follow my other page. What? I don't come. I'm never on Instagram. Oh, you said you only came over here because of me? People are like, how come when you going live on Instagram? I'm like, not unless I get put off. Yeah, he mad because he got all that estrogen. Crying in the car. I'm going to report you. Yeah. The same ones that be big up in Kevin Samuels. The same ones that be big up in Kevin Samuels. Be coming after me for trying to teach people how to eat for their blood type. What have I done to you, sir? Who hurt you? Why do you have such a problem? You see a black woman with a wig and some fingernails on, and you feel like it's your place to say you should be natural. Who are you? I love my women natural. I'm not on TikTok looking for love, my guy. No one's interested in you. Biggie Smalls' eyes. No one's interested. What is the problem? We talking about eating for your blood type, and you talking about natural women. But it's okay for women to have on 8 layers of makeup. Please help me understand that. You can have on 8 layers of makeup, just don't have on a wig. Some of these people you can't even recognize when they wash their face. They're a whole different person. But don't have on a wig and fingernails. It's a problem. You see that boy's eyes? One was over here and one was over here. He's like a goldfish. He's like a goldfish. That's what really got him mad, though. That's what really got him mad, honestly. He got mad about them eyes. I'd be mad about them eyes too. I would be mad at the world if I had one eye facing east and one eye facing west. I'd be mad too. Focus on yourself, sir. Focus. So, blood type O. Blood type O is not. I can't help it. Oh shit. My bad. I shouldn't be this mean. You're a cutie. You done came in here talking shit. Now you want to talk about I'm a cutie? I don't need you to tell me I'm a cutie. I already know I'm a cutie. I don't need nobody's approval. I think that's what bothers guys the most, is that they think that women need their validation, and we don't. It really bothers them that we have self-esteem without compliments. I don't need some strange man on the internet giving me compliments for me to feel great about who I am as a person. May I help you, sir? What is it? What is it, Juju? There was some guy here in my inbox trying to debate me about some Kevin Samuels shit this morning. And I said, sir, why are you in my inbox trying to have Kevin Samuels discussions? Like, I don't care enough about this topic to go back and forth with you. This is just your way to slide into my DMs. Please do not try to engage me in my DMs over something I put on a post. Control yourself. I don't care enough about you nor this topic to debate you in my inbox. I said what I said. They are. And it's been like 6 months, ain't it, since this person passed? It's really creepy. That you are, I know what it was. Somebody had posted something where he said that women are going to be alone with their dog. This woman's going to be alone with her dog. And I said, because he said women are nurturers and men are going to teach boys how to be men. And if she doesn't like it, then she's going to be alone with her dog. She's going to die alone with her dog, is what he said in the video. And I said, that's interesting, because maybe if he had a nurturing woman, he wouldn't have died from heart disease. Where's the lie? He died alone. I mean, he died with a strange woman that he met that night. Women are never going to die alone. We have friends and children. And if that's the case, everyone dies alone. Like, we're not taking people with us. The fear is you're going to die alone. That's the problem. We're okay. Okay? So, blood type O is known as the hunter. The reason you're known as the hunter is blood type O stems from the hunter and gatherers 10, 20,000 years ago. Nothing about blood type has changed. Nothing. How O's were as hunters and gatherers are still how O's are today when it comes to your body and your blood. It's unfortunate, though, that O's are bombarded with all these diets and these fads. All these diets are literally targeting blood type O's. Literally. Okay? Make sure you guys go and follow my backup page on TikTok, so when we get to 1,000, I can go live tomorrow. So please go and share, repost my post so that people can follow the backup page so that I can go live tomorrow. I'm not bringing anyone up on my live. So let me get through this, because it's hard enough for me to be over here with no music. Okay? So O thrives on intense physical exercise and animal protein. Okay? The digestive tract of type O retains the memory of ancient times. Nothing has changed about these blood types. So your body still wants what it wants, regardless of what you have been giving it. You trying to be vegan and you trying to be all these different fads, your body still is the same. Its needs and its desires are still the same. Okay? So the high protein hunter-gatherer diet and enormous physical demands placed on the system of early type O's probably kept most primitive humans in a mild state of ketosis, a condition in which the body's metabolism is altered. The body metabolizes proteins and fats into ketones, which are used in place of sugars in an attempt to keep glucose levels steady. The combination of ketosis, calorie deprivation, and constant physical activity made for a lean, mean hunting machine, the key to the survival of the human race. Make sure you guys love... Yeah, can't you tell? We just have so much more fun over there because we can play all the music. and sing and laugh. And so let's get to 1,000 so I can go live over there tomorrow. Because if I got to come over here tomorrow, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to start my week off like that. I'm not going to come on here tomorrow if I only have 30 people. And I never get more than 100 people on Instagram. We had 500 people when I got cut off. So, if we don't get to 1,000 tonight, y'all won't see me till the 5th. Nope, they'll block me here too. You will get blocked on Instagram. There are several videos that I have that they send me a thing saying, oh, your shit is partially muted in these countries. It's just a pain. It's a pain in the butt. It's very much like YouTube in that respect. Like, there are quite a few videos that I have that are partially blocked on YouTube because of the music. So it's not just me downloading them and then uploading them to YouTube. It's a headache. As soon as I upload them, they say, oh, there's a problem with this, there's a copyright thing, da, da, da. Okay? So, the body, dietary recommendations today generally discourage the consumption of too much animal protein because of the saturated fats, because saturated fats have been proven to be of a risk factor for heart disease and cancer. Of course, much of the meat consumed today is shot through with fat and tainted with indiscriminate use of hormones and antibiotics. You are what you eat can take on an ominous meaning when you are talking about the modern meat supply. So let's talk about blood type O's. How do we do this again? I don't know which year. Are you following me on TikTok? Okay. If you are not following me on TikTok, yeah, I'm not going to deal with that. I'm at 226 and climbing. So make sure you guys go and repost that video that I just made so we can get the word out. Okay? I don't want people to think I've abandoned them. How to do TikTok? Just type in the little search thing, I'm Mama Trey, or just type in Mama Trey and it'll bring up my second account. But I'm gonna load up my second account tonight with a bunch of videos and things. So what it says about blood type O. Blood type O. Let me tell y'all how special your body is. Okay? Blood type O can do things other blood types cannot do. Okay? You guys have enzymes that work on your behalf, fat busting enzymes that work on your behalf, and just the basic things, the basic things that y'all eat help y'all to lose weight. The problem is you're eating all the wrong stuff. Okay? You're eating all the wrong stuff. And in other countries, they've been using blood type for everything. Okay? To get a job, to date, to get married, to get into schools, all of that. Will they still flag you for speed up the music in the background? I don't know. But I don't know how to speed up the music in the background. I'm not fooling around with all that. It's not worth it to me. I'll just take a vacation till the 5th. I'll take a vacation to the 5th. That's the case. Okay, so just go and follow me over there. We'll get to 1,000, and when I get to 1,000 on the second one, we'll go live, which will be tonight. Okay? We are very much behind. Exactly. Japan and South Korea are big on this blood typing. Hey, Siobhan. Big on this blood type stuff. Okay? They use it for everything, not just eating. So when people say, I don't know what my blood type is, or I'm ashamed to say, don't be ashamed. Because here in America, they do not want us to know our blood type. They just don't. Because they know we're going to figure this shit out. Okay? The less information we have in America, the better for them. Who is them? Who is they? You know who the hell they are. You know who them and they is. Okay? So as long as we stay sick, as long as we stay on a drug, we are very easy to control. 70% of the world, of the U.S. population is on at least one prescription drug. 70%. Okay? So with blood type O, they are bombarding you with all of these different fads, with all of these things to push products. That's why they come out with diets. Diets are to push products. Okay? So when Atkins came out, geared towards O's, they sold a bunch of products, right? Then keto came out, pushed towards O's, selling you a bunch of products you would not ordinarily eat. Wasn't nobody putting no coconut oil in no coffee before keto. Okay? Now you have plant-based geared towards O's, and they're selling you a bunch of products. Okay? Blood type O was not eating any of this stuff that you're eating today. Okay? Our blood type's formulated by race, and blood type is the one thing that transcends race and ethnicity and nationality. Because every country has blood types. And every country has a majority that's different. Here in America, the majority blood type is O. Hey, how you doing? Ma'am, you sent me a bunch of voice messages, but I don't have time to listen to a lot of that. So you're going to have to type in the synopsis of that, okay? Blood type O is the majority here in America. In Japan and South Korea, blood type A is the majority. In Japan specifically, 57% of the population is blood type A. Okay? The second majority is blood type O. Here in America, the second majority is blood type A. It's okay. No, it's no problem. So, blood type O. The issues that you deal with more than any other blood type, number one, is ulcers. You guys are susceptible to ulcers. Okay? The other thing that plagues blood type O more than anything else is thyroid issues. You have a lower risk of heart disease, but you have a higher risk of thyroid issues. So how many people are battling their thyroid right now? Hashimoto's or Graves' disease. How many of you have either had a stomach ulcer or you have one right now? It's kind of weird to ask these questions because there's only 42 people in the room. So it's like, I don't know what this algorithm is doing, but it freaking sucks. Okay? Not to downplay those of you that are watching. It's just, I can only help 40 people at a time. That's my limit. So share the live, share the live, share the live. I'll be all day just trying to help 40 people. How you prevent these things from happening is eating for your blood type. Okay? What y'all have to understand is that every blood type has a different gut microbiome. Okay? You're welcome. Every blood type has a different gut biome. For type O's, for instance, you tend to have higher stomach acid. O's have all the stomach acid. A's have hardly any. So you guys are on a totally different, you're on the same spectrum, but on opposite ends. No, it just never, I never get more than 40 or 50 people over here. And I'll have 1,000 over there, and I get 40 or 50 people over here. I have 53,000 followers there in 3 months. It took me 6 years to get 10,000 followers on Instagram. Because I'm not going to buy followers. I didn't buy followers over there. I didn't do no follow train. I didn't do none of that. Yeah. Thank you. So make sure you guys go and follow my secondary page on TikTok so I can go live there tomorrow. So we need to get to 1,000 on the backup page. All right, we're at 231. What is it? Let mommy get through this fat so I can go make my food. Blood type O has higher stomach acid. You also tend to store carbs more easily than other blood groups in the form of fat. This is why they push keto on you. When y'all eat carbohydrates, you store it as fat. It's right there in the comments. I'm Mama Trey on TikTok. Okay? Type O's are particularly encouraged to take probiotics, okay, to support a healthy and diverse microbiome. No fats, please go take a nap. Go take a nap. Go home. You too. Go, Linka. Blood type O's have a well-developed ability to digest meals that contain both proteins and fats. No other body can do that. No other blood type can do that. I'll say it again. Blood type O's have a well-developed ability to digest meals that contain both protein and fat. This gives them the power to metabolize the cholesterol found in animal products more efficiently. This is why y'all have stomach ulcers, because you have all of this stomach acid, and then you're eating foods like trying to be vegan that are not digested in the stomach. Proteins break down in the stomach with stomach acid, animal proteins. Any other type of protein, animal is meat and fish and poultry. Those are animal proteins. Those are broken down in the stomach. Carbohydrates and vegetables are broken down by digestive enzymes in the small intestine. Two totally different systems in your body. So when you are eating a vegan diet, none of this food is being digested or processed in your stomach because it's vegetables and carbohydrates. So now you're walking around with all of this stomach acid doing nothing. Where does it go? It turns into ulcers. This is why you have ulcers. Because you're walking around with a stomach full of acid that's useless to you because you're not doing anything with it. Okay? It doesn't just go away. It's there all the time. It's acid. What does acid do? Eats away at your stomach lining if it doesn't have anything else to eat away at, because you're not giving it any food. You think that because you eat something, it just goes into your stomach. It doesn't. It's like going down a 2-lane highway. One veers off here and the other one keeps going straight. Okay? Make sure you guys go and follow my second page, my backup page on TikTok, so we can go live there tomorrow. Okay? It's moving up. Okay? That's what's happening. So all of this stomach acid that you have is going to seep over into other things. It's useless. It's just sitting there, compiling every day. Okay? So how this is, let me just simplify this whole thing for you. You and your body are fighting. That's what this all boils down to. You and your body are not on one accord because you want to equate your tongue with your body. Your tongue is not your friend. You're living your life eating foods that you like to eat. Those foods are not foods that your body can properly digest. Oh, I can get badges now. I totally forgot about that. I can get badges now, guys. Badge away. Now that I have 10,000 followers after 6 years, now I can get badges. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for getting my first badge. I really appreciate it. You're the first one. Okay? So, you and your body are at odds every single day. Your body is trying its best to survive the only person that's trying to unalive it. And that's you. No one is as much of a threat to your body than you are. And I know that may sound a little bit harsh, but it's true. Because you are the person that has been charged with taking care of this vessel. That's your only assignment on this planet. Your spirit is having a human experience. And you are supposed to be taking care of this vessel. The only person, thank you, the only person that is, hi, make sure you go follow my backup page on TikTok so we can go live there tomorrow. The only person that is hurting you is you. Okay, and so to recap with the A's, because we started on the A's over on TikTok, but we finished over here. Blood type A's have very little stomach acid. So blood type A's cannot process any animal proteins at all. Well, not the traditional animal proteins, okay? You cannot have red meats and you cannot eat chicken. Why can't you eat chicken? Thank you. Why can't you eat chicken? Why should everyone stop eating chicken today? Not only is it a filthy animal, okay, but chickens have the exact same hormones in their bodies that humans have. They have estrogen, testosterone, and progesterone. They weren't injected into the chicken. They are built that way. No one has added hormones to chicken. It is illegal to add hormones. Why? Because they already have hormones. So then when we eat chicken, which is described as estrogen rich, okay, it literally is doubling the amount of estrogen you have in your body, men and women. So your hormones are always going to be out of whack when you're eating chicken. Then chicken is directly linked to weight gain and diabetes. Also, PCOS. The cause of your PCOS, ladies, is chicken. Also, autoimmune diseases. So if you're walking around with lupus, it's chicken. All of this is on the internet. You can literally go over to the National Institutes of Health and see all of the research they've done on chicken. Chicken shouldn't even be allowed to be sold here. Chicken shouldn't even be allowed to be sold. And then on top of that, America is one of the only countries that decided not to vaccinate its chickens. And y'all think that's a good thing. My chicken don't have no antibiotics. What do the antibiotics kill? Salmonella and E. coli. That's why one in 25 packs of chicken has salmonella and E. coli in it. Because they don't vaccinate the chickens. Chicken originated from the jungles of Japan. Chicken is a bush meat. Yeah, it's moving. You hope turkey is okay for who? What's your blood type? Because there's only one blood type that benefits from turkey, and that's mine. So what's your blood type? It doesn't matter what your blood type is, you should not be eating chicken. No one should. Hair loss, women having beards, you can have turkey once in a while, but don't make it a habit. Okay? AB, blood type AB benefits from turkey. Turkey is not going to hurt you as a B, but there are other things that benefit B more, like lamb. And lamb aids in weight loss in blood type Bs. I tried to explain to a young lady that PCOS is caused by chicken. She has it and didn't want to hear. I mean, you got to ask yourself, how did I get PCOS? I was just walking around minding my business. Now all of a sudden I have PCOS. Y'all don't ask yourselves, where did I come up with this? No, O's cannot have turkey. Make sure you go and get the foods list. Just click the link in my bio. Download your foods list so you can start eliminating the foods that are hurting you today. You're going to feel totally different in 48 hours. This ain't one of them things that you got to do you ain't got to detox or none of that shit. You can just start eliminating the harmful foods from your habits right now. And 48 hours from now, you're going to feel different. Okay? So, what is the deal with blood type O's? Also, exercise is determined by your blood type. Everyone is not supposed to be out here running and jumping and going to aerobics class. That is blood type O only. Make sure you guys go and follow my second page. What's up, girl? Got put off of TikTok again. I wish I could find some rabbit. I'd tear up some rabbit. I can't find it. I would trust. I'd roast his little ass right up. I don't have no feelings when it comes to food. I have no, oh my God, it's such a cute animal. Da-da-da. I don't care. We are at the top of the food chain for a reason. I do not get emotional about no animal. No, TikTok kicked me off. I don't care. Oh, a lamb is so cute. I don't care. I'd roast his little ass right up. If it means I'm not going to be on some drugs from the doctor, I'm going to roast him. Just like snail. Blood type A's should be eating snail. Ada, did you get some snail? If you got some, I need you to send it to my house. I got some escargot off of Amazon, but I want fresh snail, like Nigeria snail. And I hit up the young lady in Nigeria, and she was like $175 for some snail. And I'm like, are you crazy? You notice less shedding? Good, because you didn't let go of that chicken. But snail. Listen, Anna, did you know this? How you doing? I got kicked off. You know how it is. Snail, okay? You can get it on Amazon. You can get a can of escargot. I'm going to make my escargot probably tomorrow. Okay? But I want the snail like they have in Nigeria, like the peppered snail, even though I can't have the pepper. Snail kills sick cells in blood type A bodies. It kills cancer cells. It prevents breast cancer. Escargot. Peppered snails. So again, y'all got to ask yourselves, what were we doing before 1903 when they decided to start making these drugs? We were healing our bodies with food, teas, herbs, spices, plants. O's cannot have snail. It's not for you. There are different foods that heal O's, different foods that heal B's, different foods that heal A's. And they're not the same. Okay? So let me tell you what heals up blood type O's. How often do you take, how long? I mean, there's no prescription for eating the snails. Just eat them consistently. You can have fish and things 3-4 times a week. So why couldn't you just eat them weekly? You got a birthday coming up, girl. I want to. Do y'all have a market where you go buy fresh snail, or do you have to get it off of Amazon? I know y'all got a market. I know y'all do. You're going to have to figure out a way to send me some snail. So, work it out. My birthday coming up too. Figure it out. There's no, ma'am, I'm answering your question. There's no prescription, but I would do it weekly to be consistent with it. The way to prevent disease is to eat the things that benefit you. If it's frozen, please, I will pay for the shipping. I will pay for the snail. Okay? Just let me know. I don't eat them fresh. Frozen's fine. I just don't want them in a, if I can get them, then they're not in a can. Okay? So with blood type O's, the exercise that blood type O's should be doing is HIIT training, aerobics classes, running, jumping, all of that. No, it's okay. I mean, just be consistent. Just be consistent with the things that benefit you. But I'm going to tell you what will heal. Are you blood type A, ma'am? Please link me with some in Texas. I would love it. Yes. Thank you. So what it says about blood type O, let me tell you another thing about y'all. Okay? Let me tell you one more thing about blood type O's. One more good thing. People with blood type O may have a more intense reaction to stress. With blood type A, stress elevates your cortisol levels. It's very hard to keep cortisol in check when you are blood type A. And when your cortisol is raised as blood type A, it also raises your blood sugar. Blood type A is already susceptible to diabetes. And then your stress level will raise your blood glucose. So there are a lot of A's that are walking around right now as pre-diabetics. In blood type O's, you have a more intense reaction to stress, which takes on the form of an overproduction of the hormone adrenaline. This is where adrenaline junkie comes from, okay? This may make it more difficult for type O's to return to homeostasis following a bout of intense stress, which may be why they turn to high-intensity exercises. Blood type A cannot do high-intensity exercises because when you do high-intensity exercises, it releases more cortisol. So A's and O's should not be working out together. Okay, so you got an A friend and an O friend trying to do these challenges and working out and all this and the other, where the O would be losing weight and getting fit, and the A will have a bigger stomach because that's where the cortisol goes, right to the midsection, and at risk of getting diabetes. Isn't that crazy? We're not all built the same. And the thing that separates us is blood type. Not race, not nationality, not ethnicity, not culture. It's blood type. Okay? So, here's something else. Remember, you guys are made for animal proteins. No one else is. Just you. So when y'all look at other people and you like to judge them and say, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Hey, make sure you guys go over and follow my TikTok backup page so I can get to 1,000 so I can go live there tomorrow. Okay? It's I'm Mama Trey on TikTok. So let's get to the hunter, which is blood type O, and talk about the foods that you benefit from, okay? The meat eater. Y'all out here just trying y'all best to not be what you are made to be, and it cracks me up every time. So, the number one thing that benefits blood type O is beef. You the best ignore the haters? Oh, I do. I do ignore them. That shit don't bother me. The trolls over on TikTok bother people more than the trolls bother me. Because I don't like to put them out, because when I put them out, they report me. So I hope that this is a lesson for everybody. I hope this is a lesson for everybody. Okay? Just know, when you set them out, they report you and you get suspended. So let them trolls stay on the thing. It's going to be okay. All right? The number one thing that blood type O should be eating is beef. And I know that sounds crazy, because your doctor has been telling you all these years, oh, eat more chicken, don't eat beef, it leads to cancer and high cholesterol and all these other things. It's a lie. Why would your doctor not want you to eat beef. The same doctor that probably leaves your appointment and goes and eats some beef. So my question to you is, why haven't you had beef? That's the question that I have. For all the people that haven't eaten beef, why? Why haven't you? Because what always cracks me up is people say, I stopped eating beef because it was raising my cholesterol, but you still have high cholesterol. If you stopped eating beef because beef was what raised your cholesterol, why y'all still got high cholesterol? When I ate beef only for 2 weeks, your blood pressure normalized. You're not supposed to eat it. A's are not supposed to eat any meat, just fish. I never liked the texture, but I'm eating it 2 weeks straight because it's helping. The only reason that you don't like the texture of beef is that you're not cooking it properly. Most people don't know how to properly cook beef. Y'all beef be gray as hell. You done cooked all the minerals out of it. Y'all have got to stop and go over to Pinterest and learn how to cook beef properly. I stopped when Oprah came out with the mad cow disease, and now I'm learning she's part. Yeah, she's part of the agenda. Absolutely. These rich people do not want poor people eating beef. If they wanted us to eat beef, they would be trying to sell us beef. They want us to eat meat alternatives so they can eat the beef. No rich person is eating Beyond Meat. They're invested in it, but they're not eating it. They want us to eat it. How many ingredients does ground beef have? How many ingredients does ground beef have? 1. How many ingredients are in a Beyond Meat burger? 18. How many ingredients are in an Impossible Burger? 21. Make sure you guys go follow my backup page on TikTok so I can go there live tomorrow. I need to get 1,000 followers over there. It's moving. And make sure you share the video so everyone will know. Doctor says that it raises blood pressure and does not digest. Are you blood type A? And it's so funny to me that doctors will be the first ones to say, we never studied nutrition in medical school, but then they always come out and tell you nutrition. If they didn't study nutrition in school, why are y'all listening to them tell you about nutrition? And you do know that you're paying doctors just for their opinion, right? That's why they say go get a second opinion. You're paying doctors for their educated opinion. No one said you have to do what they say other than the law. Because when you get under a doctor's care, they can do whatever they want to do with you. Hey, you found me. They're practicing on you. So the reasons doctors and insurance companies do not want you to know what your blood type is because you'll figure this shit out. You'll figure out that you can actually heal your body with food because it was food that destroyed your body. The reason that your body is in the state that it's in right now is because you are eating foods that do not go with your blood type. Plain and simple. But my honest question to you is this. When are you going to put your body first? because your body does everything that it does to stay alive every day, despite your best efforts to destroy it. Yeah, that's why they tell you to go get a second opinion, because you got a first opinion. And what I'm telling y'all is interesting, because y'all already know that the foods that you're eating are hurting you. You already know that. Your body communicates with you every single day. It gives you heartburn, nausea, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea, constipation, acid reflux. This is the way your body communicates and tells you, I cannot eat that. Stop giving it to me. And you just keep giving it to it. So every time you eat something that your blood does not like, every single time, you are causing an immune response. Because your body is not looking at it like, oh, it's just food. Your body is only identifying whether or not this thing you are putting in it, on it, breathing in, is harmful. Mucus and inflammation are for protection. They are a defense mechanism when your body is being threatened. Then you go to the doctor and they give you immunosuppressants to suppress the body's immune response to the foods your tongue likes to eat. So now, what happens? You've gotten drugs to suppress your body's communication system, so it's no longer communicating with you. Now, you are eating all the foods that your body cannot process, and your disease grows in silence. Your disease grows. It just keeps getting bigger. Your cancer spreads, your ulcer gets worse, your gallbladder gets worse, your thyroid gets worse. And the next stop is the surgeon, or chemo, or radiation. Thank you for the badges. Okay? This is the progression. The doctor's entire funnel depends on getting you on at least one prescription drug. 70% of all Americans are on at least one prescription drug. Once they can get you on one prescription drug, you'll be on 3 by the end of the first year. How do y'all think doctors make money? Do you think that doctors live these lavish lifestyles because they spend 15 minutes with you? I'm so rusty on Instagram, it took me a minute too. Y'all think that they live the lavish lifestyles that they live because they sit in a room with you? Yes, you can eat lamb. Hey girl, go get the list. Why don't you have the list? Just go click the link on my page and get the link, get the list. Like, don't try to piece this shit together. Like, oh. So let's get into it. Okay? The number one thing that O's should be eating is beef. Type O can efficiently digest and metabolize meats because it has high stomach acid levels and fat-busting enzymes in abundance. No other blood type has that. The problem is, it's never been the beef. It's always been your side dishes. The reason this food is not processing or breaking down or digesting in your body is because you are accompanying it with foods that your body cannot digest. You made a leg of lamb? It's great, isn't it? It's never been the beef that's been the problem. What do y'all put next to beef? Every time. Like clockwork. What do y'all put next to it? Make sure you go follow my backup page on TikTok so I can go live there tomorrow. What's the number one thing y'all put next to beef? What do you put next to hamburgers? What do you put next to steak? What do you put in your roast? You might put broccoli next to it now, but growing up, you were putting potatoes next to it. Hamburger, French fries, steak, potato, roast, potato. It's always been the potatoes. It's never been the beef. And all this time, y'all have been depriving yourselves of beef. All this time. The fat-busting enzymes of beef. The iron. How many of you are anemic? Your doctor told you to stop eating beef. You stopped eating beef, and now your doctor gets to write you a prescription for iron pills. You fell for the okie doke. He tells you to stop eating red meat. 6 months later, you need a prescription. Yes, I got put off of the TikTok today. There were no potatoes when cavemen weren't around. There were no potatoes when hunters and gatherers were killing deer and sheep and cows. There was none of this. However, type O must be careful to balance meat proteins with the appropriate vegetables and fruits to provide needed fiber, antioxidants, and micronutrients. Keith, go over and follow my second page. I have a backup page. I'm Mama Trey. I'm Mama Trey on TikTok. So once I get to 1,000, I'm at 250. Okay, Linka. Pop must be home. Okay, thank you so much. All right, so it's very important that y'all eat some red meat because y'all need the enzymes, y'all need the minerals, you need the iron, you need all of it. Okay? So highly beneficial. Beef, which aids in weight loss in O's. Steak will make you lose weight. If y'all had a steak, some spinach, and a glass of pineapple juice for dinner tonight, you would wake up 2 pounds lighter tomorrow. What? Why I'm so pressed to get back to TikTok, I can't play music over here. Hey, Mr. Riley, I got set outside. I can't play no music over here. So it's very boring. There's no singing. Okay? So, beef aids in weight loss. Heart, liver, tongue, all beef. Bison, which is buffalo, aids in weight loss. Y'all can eat bison and it'll make you lose weight. Calf liver, lamb, makes you lose weight. Marrow soup, moose, mutton, makes you lose weight. Sweetbreads, veal, makes you lose weight. Venison. All this time, you've been out here struggling with your weight, drinking a bunch of detox teas, taking a bunch of products, and all y'all had to do was eat some damn red meat without potatoes. Go get the list. Click the link on my bio. Scroll down to your blood type. Click on your blood type. Download the list. All this time. Avoid duck, goose, ham, pork, bacon, quail, turtle. In your neutral section, you will see chicken. Do not ever eat chicken ever again in your life. You have the Beyonce of meats. The Beyonce. Damn, that sounds amazing. Next time, do it without the pinto beans, though. Do it without the pinto beans. You fighting sleep, good night. Do it without the pinto beans, just the collard greens and the lamb, and watch what happens. Do not ever eat chicken again, as long as you are alive. No white meat is beneficial for blood type O. Red meat only. Watch your cholesterol numbers will normalize, your blood sugar will normalize, your blood pressure will normalize. Whatever disease you have will turn around. If you're blood type B, go get the list. My son lost 60 pounds in 6 months. Blood type B. 60 pounds. He literally is trying to gain weight now. It's crazy. Let me see if I can remember how to share pictures over here. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can remember. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna show y'all. Let me show y'all Jordy. Blood type B. Hold on. I'm closing in. Am I back far enough? Hold on. What is all this shit? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I'm close. Here we go. Look at this. Oh, that's the video. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You haven't had lamb in your whole life? That's disappointing. No exercise, no working out, no nothing. Just eliminating chicken, wheat, tomatoes. What else did he eliminate? Corn. It's like five things. Wheat, chicken, tomatoes, corn. What else, Keith? Keith knows because Keith lost 53 pounds. Keith lost 53 pounds in 4 weeks. He's a blood type B. No exercise. Okay? Hold on. No, I don't feel like going all the way back up here again. Hold on. Let me show you another one. His skin was horrific all throughout the time. Yeah, Keith was just here a minute ago. All throughout his life, he's always had horrible acne. You can go look it up. Chicken is responsible for acne. Also, wheat is responsible for skin issues. His skin is as clear as mine now. He had to get a waiver in the military to not shave because he had acne all underneath his beard. Now his skin is as clear as mine. His nose is super thin. All of that in his face is just inflammation. Okay? This is the simplest thing you will ever do in your entire life because it's actually the right thing for your body. This is not no fad diet. No one is telling you to go buy no products. You ain't got to drink no teas. Listen, I sold detox tea for 8 years. I have a whole line of supplements. People ask me all the time, well, what do you have for such and such? You should eat for your blood type. Because there's not one thing that you can take that's going to solve your problem if food is causing the disease. Because you're still continuing to eat the food that's hurting you. So I'm not out here drinking no detox teas or none of that shit. I literally shit 3-4 times a day. Without, look at this. That's how thin my hands have gotten. I used to have to wash these rings off. I used to have to wash my hands to get them off. Now I gotta put it on my middle finger. Okay? So, harmful. You can't have no bacon and none of that shit. Nobody should be eating that shit anyway. Okay? Seafood is the second most concentrated animal protein, and it's well suited for type O. Seafood can be an excellent protein source. Richly oiled water fish such as cod and mackerel are excellent for type O because they contain the much needed anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids and helps to build active muscle tissue. Fish! And y'all go straight to the beans in the... Wait till we get to that section. Y'all gonna be pissed. Okay? Y'all gonna be real mad that y'all wasted y'all time on this BS. These fads and these trends and these scams. This week, thank goodness. Because I do not have another Sharp on hand. This week, it'll be back in stock. I think I got enough to last me till the end of the week, so they need to hurry up. So, highly beneficial fish: bluegill bass, sea lake bass, striped bass, cod. Cod is the #1 fish. It is the most nutritious fish out there. It has everything. Fantastic. It has everything. Okay? Cod liver oil is one of the healthiest things you can take every single day. Every day. I think what I'm going to start doing is adding my cod liver oil to my nightly pineapple cherry juice blend. Because, okay? What you, girl, you better eat that cod. Y'all kill me with that shit. I don't like the taste of NyQuil, but I drink it when I'm sick. Maybe you didn't make it right. Could it be that y'all don't know how to cook? Could it just be that? It just can't be that y'all don't know how to cook? The best way for you to cook cod is to steam it. Because cod is a dry fish. Hey, Erica. Cod is a dry fish. All you got to do is put some kosher salt on it and some... Cod is tough because it's a dry fish. You should be steaming cod. Sprinkle some kosher salt on it and some fresh dill and call it a day. And some lemon. But get a steamer. Also, another way that I cook cod is just with some olive oil on medium to low. Olive oil and lemon juice, kosher salt and dill, and just let it cover it and let it slow cook. Yeah, y'all are trying to bake cod and it dries it completely out and you're cooking it too fast. The reason that y'all don't like foods is because you don't know how to cook it. Take your ass over to the Pinterest. Y'all can't just keep throwing these foods out because your tongue doesn't like the taste of the food. This is medicine. Food is medicine. Y'all have been trained to take drugs, and drugs will never take the place of the food, ever. They will never get beef right. Trying to synthesize it and make fake beef, it will never happen. Learn how to cook. I'm telling you, if y'all want simple shit, I got that little auto-cook little pot from Amazon. That thing is amazing. Amazing. Steam your vegetables, steam your fish. You'll love it. It will end up tough because it's dry. Kosher salt, fresh dill. You got to get a lamb. You got to. If y'all have, I always tell you guys to start off with a lamb roast. If you're just starting, get a lamb roast from Sam's Club. It'll be like $25 for a lamb roast about this big. And you just put it on 325 in a Dutch oven or in a covered pot. Season it with kosher salt, some thyme. It's just thyme and rosemary. Thyme and rosemary. Kosher salt, thyme, rosemary, garlic. That's it. Yeah, I'm not going to spend my time trying to get that Amazon shit going. It's just too much. I don't need to make 10 cents off of it. I don't gatekeep. Go on over there and get it. Maybe I'll just put some stuff in a list and make a public list of all of my favorite things, and then y'all can get it. I'll do that. But I'm not doing all that work for 10 cents. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Okay? I mean, it's going to be enough for me to put my products on Amazon. The only reason I haven't done that is it's a lot of work. Okay? So, also what's beneficial to you, haddock. I'm sorry, I'm lying. Halibut. Cod and halibut both aid in weight loss, 4 O's. Spanish mackerel, perch, ocean perch, pike, red snapper aids in weight loss. If y'all have a Restaurant Depot in your town, I got a 10-pound box of red snapper for $65 with the head on it. They this long, each of them. I got like 7 in a box for $65. I will never get red snapper from any place other than there, because I paid like $45 for a fish this big for a red snapper. So get Instacart. See if you have Restaurant Depot in your town. You don't need to have a membership if you do it through Instacart. Tip of the day. Okay? Also, shad, sole, sturgeon, swordfish, tilefish, rainbow trout aids in weight loss, for O's. Okay? Yellowtail. Stay away from abalone, which is muttonfish, barracuda, catfish, conch, frog, muskellunge, octopus, Atlantic, pollock, and calamari. As an O, you cannot have it. What's up, Mark Brown? If you are type O, y'all really about to lose y'all shit right now. If you are type O, you should severely is what it says in the book, restrict your consumption of dairy products. It is a suboptimal protein choice for your type. I said salmon. Oh, salmon is just neutral for y'all. It's not. Salmon is neutral for y'all. I know that your first mind just goes to salmon. I got kicked off of TikTok today because some Rudy poop ass dude came in talking shit and got his feelings hurt. He's probably crying in the car right now. I don't have time for that shit. So, go over and follow my backup page on TikTok, and then I'll go live there. I'm Mama Trey on TikTok. But I will be back live on my main page on the 5th. I don't have time for that. I like women with natural hair. Who gives a shit? You think I'm on here trying to get a dude? I'm on here trying to teach people how to save their own lives. And you worried about what's on my head rather than worrying about what's in my head. I do not care. Thank you. So y'all can't have no dairy foods. You O's. Did y'all know that? Y'all can't handle dairy foods. Your system is ill-designed for their proper daily metabolism, and dairy foods can also exacerbate inflammatory conditions and cause weight gain. This is why y'all overweight, because y'all eating dairy foods. And you know you can't have dairy foods because every single time you eat them, they hurt you. And y'all stay gassy. Y'all stay gassy. Stay bloated. Stay gassy. And y'all be the first ones talking about, ooh, I'm lactose intolerant. You know I'll be drinking lactate milk. You know I'll be eating lactate ice cream. You already know. And you're not lactose intolerant. You are dairy intolerant. You're not fat. You're just swollen, sweetheart. We can get rid of that shit in 30 days. I have no emotional ties to food. I do not care about no food. That does not move me. It is a bother to me that I have to stop what I'm doing just to eat. It bothers me. Not to cook. It bothers me to eat. I don't want to. I gotta stop what I'm doing to put gas in this car. There's not one food that I have cut out that I'm like, ooh, I really miss. I don't miss nothing. You know what I don't miss? I don't miss waking up every day in pain. I don't miss that. Every day I was in pain. Couldn't even wear my shoes for a year. Shoe size 10. Had to wear Skechers. Y'all remember? You Instagram folks? Y'all remember all the detox teas I was drinking and the thousands of dollars worth of products I had to take? Not none of that shit made my skin look the way it looks today. I'll be 54 in less than 30 days. Not none of that shit got me back in my shoes. Not none of it. I'm back in a size 9. Not none of it left me pain-free. Not none. I was in pain. Y'all remember I used to stand over in the kitchen for 3-4 hours a day. Then I got to the point where I couldn't stand at all. Thank you. I do not like Miss Tabitha Brown. She is not a responsible person. I have no respect for her in the least bit. None. Less. I have less than disrespect for her. My feelings for her. Because she's irresponsible. She has such a following that she just can't take the time to study this food. She just can't take the time to figure out what these foods are doing in people's bodies that she's influencing to eat. She's so busy making vegan popcorn and shit. She's so busy trying to get your dollar that she can't even educate herself on just chickpeas. Chickpeas alone interrupts the body's insulin production. Chickpeas. No one can have chickpeas. What's up, Mr. Hoyt? I'm in your neck of the woods. No one can have chickpeas. And she couldn't do a deep dive on some chickpeas? Like this, like that. Like this, so. Irresponsible. You got all these people out here with diabetes and shit because of your recipes. How is popcorn vegan when no one can have corn? You know damn well corn does not digest in your body. And then you run right out to buy this woman's popcorn. No one can have corn. You know what corn does to your body? Interrupts your thyroid function. And O's already have thyroid issues. Y'all walking around with thyroid issues and you're eating corn. But I get ahead of myself. So let's talk about this weight gaining dairy that y'all love so much. The sugars commonly encountered in dairy products can also disrupt the type O microbiome, inhibiting weight loss and leading to digestive problems. She's just sharing what worked for her. Is it working? When you only focus on weight and what the outside of your body looks like, you can tell people anything. There's no way that woman is healthy. It's absolutely impossible. It's impossible. It's chemically impossible for her to be healthy. And first of all, there's no health measure. There's no standard of health. There's a standard of looking healthy because we have been told what healthy looks like. There's no standard of health. What'd she do it for then if it wasn't weight? Because, listen, you don't have to defend that woman to me. Nothing that you say is going to make me believe she's a responsible influencer because she's not. You saying what works for you means you are telling your testimony. But when you're out here throwing together recipes indiscriminately, putting everything in your kitchen into a salad, and then making a dressing that is harmful to every single person, is irresponsible. I was eating Skinny Pop every day. Just couldn't figure out why my head was this big, why my feet were swollen, why my hands were swollen. Popcorn does not digest in our bodies. It physically doesn't. And it interrupts thyroid function. How do y'all think y'all thyroids got messed up? Yes, they are. But I could care less about somebody telling people about dresses and makeup and hair. When you are influencing people with food, you are literally influencing their health. So let's deal with that. Do neutrals benefit the body? What does the word neutral mean? If it were a benefit, it would be on the beneficial list. It's on the neutral list, meaning it doesn't benefit you at all. It's meh. I'm not going to spend my time and my money eating foods that are not medicinal to me. If you are fighting an ailment, you should be creating an environment of healing for your body. When you eat things that are neutral and harmful, you are not creating an environment of healing. Your body is fully capable of healing itself. But every day, the things that you eat create a hostile environment for your body. So that's like, you want your body to fight for you. Yet you blindfold it and tie both of its hands behind its back. And then you use a hammer to smash its knees and then say, go fight for me. The person that's keeping your body from healing itself is you. Because you want to eat what tastes good. So every day that you open your eyes is because your body, by sheer will, has fought its way through the night. Despite what you put in it yesterday. Y'all don't think about that, do you? Your body wakes up after fighting all night against the food you ate yesterday. You should be surprised that you woke up every day. You should be shocked. You should be saying to yourself, I can't believe I survived that meal. But you don't think like that. So the only highly beneficial dairy is pecorino cheese and Romanian Erta. Romanian Erta and pecorino cheese are made from sheep's milk. O's cannot and A's cannot digest anything made of cow's milk. Nothing. Your body cannot process it, which means you're now putting stress on all of your organs, and now you are eliciting an immune response in swelling. You're swollen because you keep eating shit that puts your body in fight mode. Your body stays in fight mode because it's fighting against what you are feeding it. And then you wonder why you're swollen. You wonder why you're overweight. You wonder why you have these aches and these pains. It's simply that. It's very simple. Your body is not as complicated as you make it out to be. Avoid American cheese, blue cheese, brie, buttermilk, camembert cheese, casein, cheddar cheese, Colby cheese, cottage cheese, cream cheese, Edam, goose eggs, quail eggs, Emmenthal, which is Swiss cheese, Gorgonzola, Gouda, Gruyere, half and half, ice cream, Jarlsberg, kefir, Manchego, all the cow's milk, goat milk, Monterey Jack cheese, Munster cheese, Neufchâtel cheese, Paneer, Parmesan, Provolone, quark, ricotta, Romano, Roquefort, sherbet, sour cream, Stilton cheese, string cheese, Swiss cheese, whey protein shakes, and yogurt. Type O responds well to many oils. They can be an important source of nutrition and aid in elimination. You will increase their value in your system if you limit your use to the mono unsaturated varieties, such as olive oil and flax oil. These oils have positive effects on the heart, the arteries, and may help reduce blood cholesterol. All of that was to avoid as an O. Y'all cannot have nothing dairy. This is not news to y'all. Y'all already know this. I'm not telling y'all something your body doesn't already know. It's that you refuse to acknowledge it. Your body already knows this. So look at me like I'm the lawyer for your body. I'm the representative telling you what your body wants you to know. Always try to buy high quality oils, preferably cold pressed when appropriate. Okay? Highly beneficial oils for O's: camelina oil, flaxseed oil, olive oil, and rice bran oil. No other oils benefit y'all. Not avocado, not coconut, not grapeseed, none of that. All of those are going to elicit an immune response and trigger inflammation in your body. What about oil pulling? Y'all are out here gargling with coconut oil. Why don't you just gargle with mouthwash? Do you know that coconut oil literally lowers the good cholesterol in your body? Y'all out here putting it in your coffee. Your skin is the biggest organ you have. Slathering it on your skin immediately goes into your bloodstream. Why can't you use olive oil on your skin? That's what I use. As soon as I get out of the shower. So, harmful. Avocado oil. Coconut and avocado oil does the same thing. Lowers good cholesterol in your body. And y'all are out here using avocado oil for everything. And avocados. Me too. Make it yourself. Make your own artichoke pasta. Look on Amazon though. They have it. Okay? Castor oil. No one can have castor oil. No one can have avocado oil. No one can have coconut oil. No blood type. Okay? Corn oil. Nobody can have it. Okay? Cottonseed oil, evening primrose, lard, margarine, palm oil, peanut oil, safflower oil, soy oil, sunflower oil, and wheat germ oil. Can I have none of that? It's all going to trigger inflammation. Do y'all know all restaurant fried chicken is fried in peanut oil? And y'all out here frying turkeys for Thanksgiving in peanut oil. Type O can find a good source of supplemental vegetable protein in some varieties of nuts and seeds, while avoiding those with harmful lectins. However, these foods should in no way take the place of high-quality proteins available in meats and seafoods. Because nuts can sometimes cause digestive problems, be sure to chew them thoroughly or use nut butters which are easier to digest, especially if you have colon problems like diverticulitis. Highly beneficial: carob, Chinese chestnuts, flaxseed. Flaxseed is beneficial to everybody, and in O's, it facilitates weight loss. Hemp seed, pumpkin seeds expel parasites from your body. And y'all out here drinking detox teas, and this whole time we could have just been eating some pumpkin seeds. And walnuts aid in weight loss. I eat walnuts every day. Every day. Stop arguing in the comments. Stop it. Someone saying that O's are stubborn, it comes from me. Okay? If that doesn't land on you, it wasn't meant for you. But there are a lot of stubborn O's because O's have really high egos and they don't want to be wrong. So if someone says stubborn, it's because of that. Y'all don't like to be wrong about stuff. Okay? It's okay. If that's not you, then don't holler. Okay? It's okay. Everyone's not the same. Avoid beech nut, Brazil nuts, cashews, cashew butter, European chestnuts, lychees, peanuts, peanut butter flour or peanut flour, pistachios, poppy seeds, sunflower butter, and sunflower seeds. Okay? You can't have them. Beans and legumes. This is when it gets real interesting. Type O does not utilize beans particularly well. This is why I will fight anybody that says O's should be vegans. Bop, bop. Give you a nice little two-piece. Because y'all are trying to get your protein from beans and legumes that don't go to your stomach. They digest in your small intestine. So y'all still walking around with this stomach full of acid that has nothing to do. Oh, I feel so healthy. Not for long, my friends. Not for long. And I'm not saying that as a wish, but I'm telling you, it's just a matter of time. I give it 2 years before we start seeing these lawyer commercials about, have you been eating vegan for 2 years? Do y'all know how many people that went vegan hit me up telling me that their kidneys are jacked up, their livers are jacked up, their thyroids are jacked up because they went vegan? No one should be vegan. Even A's who do not benefit from meat. You still should not be vegan. And you certainly should not be eating any processed vegan foods. What do you recommend from your shop for my thyroid? I suggest you eat according to your blood type. Have you started eating according to your blood type? If you have, sea moss, the number one thing. Also, Ultra Omega, Ultra Krill, fish oil, and sea, anything from the sea helps with your thyroid because it's rich in iodine. Cod liver oil is also rich in vitamin D, which is another thing that y'all need for thyroid. Okay? So listen to this. In general, beans inhibit the metabolism of other more important nutrients, such as those found in meat. So when you are eating your black-eyed peas and your lamb, this is why I said, please do not have your black-eyed peas and your lamb together, because you said pinto beans, right? It was pinto beans. That's what it was. You cannot have those two things together because beans will keep the meat from metabolizing in your body. It inhibits the metabolism of the nutrients found in meat. And a number of them contain lectins that are harmful to type O. There are a couple of highly beneficial beans that are an exception and actually strengthen the digestive tract and balance the microbiome. Even so, eat beans in moderation as an occasional side dish. And y'all are out here eating whole meals of beans. It's not good. Okay? The only beans that are beneficial to O's, adzuki and black-eyed peas. That's it. Not navy beans, not lima beans, not garbanzos, not none of that. Drives me nuts when I see these things. Drives me nuts. Avoid copper beans, kidney beans, lentils, all lentils, navy beans, pinto beans. You can't have pinto beans. They're harmful. Soybean pasta. Y'all can't have nothing tofu. Nothing. Nothing soybean, nothing tofu. That is strictly A. That's why I keep saying O is on this end of the spectrum. A is on that end of the spectrum. Y'all better stop falling in love with food. Y'all are literally having dysfunctional love affairs with food. Please go like my backup page on TikTok so I can go live over there. Y'all are literally talking about food like it's a whole man. Oh, I love such and such. And then y'all be getting y'all feelings about food. It's just food. It's just medicine and fuel. Y'all have whole relationships with food. So A's can eat anything. Where have you been? Where are you getting that from? What are you trying to find? And tamarind, you can't have that. There are few grains, listen to this, because y'all about to get in y'all feelings again. There are few grains or cereals that could be classified as highly beneficial to type O's. They are the real Achilles heel of type O. Many of the most common varieties of grains and cereals cause inflammation, exacerbate digestive problems, and confuse hormones. The breads. Not just the breads, all the grains, confuse your hormones. And you got men out here saying women are so masculine and women out here saying men are so feminine. What's the one grain that O's love? So obsessed. What's the one grain? What's the one grain? And y'all be doing the most with it too. What is it? Because type O does not tolerate wheat products at all, you should eliminate them completely from your diets. Oatmeal. O's is why the whole gluten-free industry exists. The whole gluten-free industry exists because of O's right now. No one benefits from wheat. You want to know why you have mucus, sinus issues, seasonal allergies, eczema, psoriasis, acne, all the time, you stuffed up, you got respiratory issues and shit. Grains, wheat, wheat, wheat. Wheat produces mucus in your body. I don't know what your blood type is. Are you a B? Broth is not going to hurt you if you're a B. It's always been the grains. Every time y'all eat beef, you're eating a hamburger on a bun. Hi, Juju. Thank you. You just want to give me a kiss? I appreciate it so much. Wheat products are the primary culprit in the type O weight gain because the glutens in wheat germ can interfere with type O metabolic processes. Inefficient or sluggish metabolism causes food to convert to energy more slowly and is stored as fat. As an O, you should never be overweight. Y'all have the simplest, most straightforward eating of every blood type. There is nothing to confuse with being a type O. You should never be overweight. Because beef literally makes y'all lose weight. All the red meats that benefit you make y'all lose weight. But y'all want to eat breads and oatmeal and beans and all this other shit. I wish I was an O. My life would be so freaking simple. I would know every single day what I'm eating. Every day. It would be some sort of beef or lamb and some green vegetable. Done. But you'd rather make it hard. Y'all love the drama. You love it. Most pasta is made with semolina wheat. Your macaroni and cheese, your elbow macaroni, your spaghetti, your egg noodles, your fettuccine, your lasagna noodles, it's all wheat. All of it. And your doctors aren't going to tell you this. Because your doctors want you to get the weight loss surgery. What do surgeons sell? Surgeons sell surgeries. So they're never going to tell you this. And they're always going to fall back on the excuse, we didn't learn nutrition in school. I didn't learn nutrition in school either. What's your doctor's excuse for not learning this stuff? If I learned this stuff, why can't your doctor learn this stuff? This is what he's paid to do. You don't need no alternatives to pasta. You need to eat what benefits your body. You've eaten enough alternatives. There are no alternatives. They want you to immediately think of alternatives. And the alternatives are worse. You've had enough. Make sure y'all go follow my backup page on TikTok so I can go live over there tomorrow. I'm Mama Trey on TikTok, okay? Pasta is your weakness. Ain't nothing my weakness. I'm never going to say out of my mouth that something is my weakness. I thought y'all believed in this manifestation and affirmations and shit. And y'all be the first ones talking about, ooh, I'm so in love with this. Oh, it's going to hurt my heart that I can't eat that again. Oh, I'm so obsessed with it. You cannot say that. Don't say it. It's not your weakness. Y'all need to think. Every time your body hears you say this type of shit, it's literally sitting around going, she ain't learned a damn thing yet. Yeah, it's I'm Mama Trey on TikTok is the backup page. Your body is literally waiting for you to save it. And every day. Just go get the list. Don't jump ahead of me. You need to go get the list anyway. Why are you trying to figure this shit out with me just saying it? Go to my page, click the link in my bio, and get the list. Hold on. Hold on. Let's talk about what y'all can and can't have. The reason that y'all need to just cut out all wheat products is because you don't know. You're not going to take the time to investigate whether or not something was fully sprouted and da-da-da-da-da. Okay? You're not going to take the time to deep dive into this. If you're this committed to pastas and things, you need to make them yourself. Okay? You need to make them yourself. If y'all want the solution to whatever problems y'all have, if y'all been battling y'all weight your entire life and this, that, and the other, don't y'all want a solution? Ain't y'all tired yet? I was tired. That's what motivated me. My head was this big. My body was racked with pain. I could not walk. I couldn't get up and walk. I was wearing copper fit compression things and compression socks and shit. This was just 8 months ago. I didn't look like this 8 months ago. I didn't have these dimples 8 months ago. Okay? So, highly beneficial. Artichoke flour or pasta. Manna bread. Flaxseed bread containing allowable grains and large fiber. That's it. Will I ever demo meals for other blood types like O? No. Because I don't eat O. So what am I going to... We are A, B, and B in this house. So who am I going to give the food to? Y'all can go right over to Pinterest. People are demoing O foods all day. You can go right to YouTube and watch people cook. All you gotta do is type in steak recipes on Pinterest. It's gonna bring up thousands of recipes. You can go right over to YouTube and type in how to cook a steak. And then you'll learn. Just because you grew up eating the same 10 foods, like soul food, for example. Soul food is killing us. Every culture, the foods that belong to every culture are killing us. Do you know what culture is not killing them? Asians, which is blood type A. They're not overweight. They're not aging prematurely. They don't have the illnesses that we have. Hispanics are overweight, diabetes, the same shit that black people deal with. Southern cuisine is killing us. Southern cuisine and soul food are pretty much the same to me. Okay? So here's what to avoid as an O in the grains section. Barley, corn flakes, cornmeal. I made my own ketchup and barbecue sauce for O's with no vinegar. It's the tomatoes, sweetie. You can't have the tomatoes. So it's not just the vinegar. And if you use tamarind, tamarind goes in barbecue sauce. You can't have tamarind. Why, as Americans, do we feel like we need to have sauces and dips and gravy on everything? No hunter-gatherer, you can't have no peppers. It's okay. Do what you want. So, cornmeal, hominy, polenta, corn, anything. You can't have it. Grits? Nope. Can't have a grits. If corn doesn't digest in your body, what makes you think that corn products will digest in your body? Exactly. I do not care about culture when it comes to eating. Y'all haven't spotted the scam yet? You can't spot the scam yet, huh? Yes, we are relearning. Cream of wheat, Amir, Familia, Farina, Farro, gluten flour. Y'all can't have nothing with gluten. Nothing. Graham flour, grape nuts, grits, kamut. Please stop listening to these hoteps out here telling y'all that Africans are eating kamut. Africans don't know what the hell kamut is. Ain't no Africans eat no kamut. Africans eat meat. Hunters and gatherers come from Africa. That's where the blood type started. I lived in Nigeria for 2 years, and not one time did I run across a vegetarian or a vegan. Not one time. Why y'all think their bodies are like they are? The majority of people in Nigeria are blood type O, and they eat meat all the time. And then you wonder why they are naturally muscular, why their bodies are banging, why their waists are snatched, why their skin is perfection. Before they started eating Western diets, that is. You just can't correlate those two things. Lentil, mastic gum, papadum, puffed wheat, 7 grain, shredded wheat, sorghum, wheat germ, wheat bran, bulgur, durum wheat. You know what durum wheat is? Egg noodles. Semolina, that's your regular Muller's pasta. You know, we use that for everything. Couscous, whole grain wheat, wheat flour, white flour. Can't have it. That is why you have weight gain. Wheat products. That's why you have asthma. That's why you have respiratory infections. That's why you have psoriasis and eczema and acne. Wheat. There are a tremendous number of vegetables available to type O, and they form a critical component of the diet. Here's the rub, and it literally says this in the book. You cannot, however, simply eat all vegetables indiscriminately. Y'all are just out here throwing vegetables together because they're bright and it makes the recipe look so pretty, and it's saying you're eating vegetables based on what they look like because they're bright and pretty. You cannot eat vegetables indiscriminately. Y'all gonna be real surprised at what is harmful. For example, listen to this. Certain vegetables from the Brassica family, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and mustard greens, can disrupt the microbiome and even inhibit thyroid function in O's, which is already compromised. Cabbage, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and mustard greens disrupt your thyroid function. Alfalfa sprouts contain components that, by irritating the digestive tract, can aggravate type O hypersensitivity problems. The mold in domestic and shiitake mushrooms and in fermented olives tend to trigger allergic reactions in type O. The nightshade vegetables, such as eggplant and potatoes. Do y'all know what nightshade vegetables are? Nightshade vegetables are vegetables that have their own built-in insecticide that protects them from bugs eating them. And then we eat them. And they immediately trigger inflammation in the body. So what's a nightshade? Tomatoes, potatoes, okra, eggplant, tomatillos, peppers, tobacco. What am I missing? Corn lectins can disrupt the proper function of insulin in the body, often leading to diabetes and obesity. All type O's should avoid corn, especially if there is a weight problem or a family history of diabetes. Corn. But y'all want to have Miss Tabitha's popcorn. I don't watch football. I stopped watching football when Colin Kaepernick was. When I stop doing something, I stop doing it. Whether that's food or football. I'll watch again when they reinstate him. Corn disrupts the proper function of insulin, often leading to diabetes and obesity. All type O's should avoid corn, especially if there is a weight problem or a family history of diabetes. Exactly. There's corn in everything. Do you know there's corn in bourbon? For you Maker's Mark's drinkers. Corn, bourbon. Nah, y'all not thinking big enough. I was never a corn fan. You're thinking about corn on the cob. You're not thinking about tacos, tortilla chips. Because I know y'all love some guacamole. That's corn. Then there's corn oil. Then there's corn syrup. High fructose corn syrup. Then there's cornmeal that you put your fish in. Then there's grits for your shrimp and grits. Then there's polenta and hominy. You're not thinking big enough. Corn is in everything. Highly beneficial in the vegetables. Artichoke, beet greens, aids in weight loss. Broccoli flour, broccoli, aids in weight loss. Canistel chicory, collard greens, weight loss. Dandelion greens, escarole, weight loss. Fenugreek, ginger, grape leaves, horseradish, Jerusalem artichoke, kale, weight loss. Kelp, kohlrabi, romaine lettuce, okra, onions, parsley, parsnips, pumpkin. Sea vegetables, Irish moss, kelp, kombu, nori, and bladderwrack, all aid in weight loss. Wakame, spinach, weight loss, and sweet potato. What food causes heavy menstrual bleeding? A variety of them. Chicken mainly. Chicken is high in estrogen. Then you got chickpeas. Things that mess with your hormones. It literally said that there are foods that confuse your hormones. I was going through menopause. I'm still going through menopause. But I don't even have any menopause symptoms anymore. And it was driving me bananas. I don't have any menopause symptoms anymore. No hot flashes, no night sweats, no mood swings, no menstrual cycle breakthroughs, none of it. It all went away. I mean, how can you avoid? Y'all don't see it's all, everything that you eat plays with your hormones. So here's what to avoid: alfalfa sprouts, aloe vera, capers, cauliflower, corn, popcorn, cucumbers. O's can't even have cucumbers. Y'all can't have cucumbers. Leeks, mushrooms, shiitake mushrooms, white mushrooms, and silver dollar mushrooms, mustard greens, olives, pickles. You cannot have no pickles. All the potatoes. The white ones, the red ones, the blue ones, and the yellow ones. The only one that you can have is sweet potato. And you cannot eat that at the same time that you eat your meat. I'll talk about that in just a second. Spirulina, rhubarb, taro, and yucca. The reason y'all think that red meat does not digest in your body is because, number one, you're eating it next to one of these things you're not supposed to be eating it next to. Y'all love to have some red meat and some mushrooms. Y'all love a steak and mushrooms. Y'all can't even have mushrooms. Then you want to have beef and potatoes. You can't have potatoes. Then you want to have oxtails and cabbage. You can't have cabbage. So every single time you've eaten some red meat, you've eaten it next to something you cannot process. So then the meat goes into the stomach where the stomach acid is. And you have an overabundance of stomach acid. But at the same time, you're also eating something that goes to a whole different place, which is your intestines. So the food is traveling down this little highway here. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Fats. Thank you so much. I mean, he's doing his job. Listen, every time you eat a piece of beef or red meat, you've eaten it next to something that has to go into the small intestines at the same time it's gone into the stomach. So now you are engaging two different systems and you're overworking both of them. So it's like you trying to wash and dry your clothes at the same time. You're trying to wash and dry your clothes at the same time. People were walking out of the gate. I know, Booty. Thank you so much. You're doing a good job. Yes, you're a good boy. Thank you, Linka. Oh, thank you, Fats. Okay, all right. You want me to throw the toy? No. Listen. When you eat these things together, oh my gosh. When you eat these two things together, neither one of them can fully process. This is why you keep saying, I can't digest beef, because the beef should be fully digesting in your stomach, but because you have a whole other thing engaged at the same time, it's this process is a little, then this process is a little. This process is a little, then this process is a little. And then you eat something else 4 hours later. Now you're eating something 4 hours later. So you didn't even give it a chance to digest. It's not ever going to fully digest. Now you need to drink some tea just so you can poop. You cannot eat your carbohydrates at the same time you eat your proteins. You cannot do it. That's been your problem the entire time. So not only are you eating carbohydrates, but you're eating them at the same time you're eating your beef and your lamb and your mutton and your venison. That's the problem. Okay? So if you are going to do this, when you eat beef, you only need to accompany it with the right vegetables: spinach, broccoli, artichokes, beet greens. Okay? Nothing else. You can eat that tonight, a steak tonight with some spinach, you'll lose 2 pounds. How long should you allow the protein to die? Don't eat them in the same day. Save sweet potatoes for a special occasion. You do not need to eat no sweet potatoes. If you are trying to heal your body up in record time, just eat the beef and the vegetables. Record time. Y'all sitting around wondering how these people lost. Tabby herself lost 89 pounds in 2 months. Her husband lost 109 pounds in 2 months of inflammation. Keith, 53 pounds. Jordan, 60 pounds. Hey, how you doing? I don't even know how many pounds I've lost because I don't even weigh myself anymore. But I didn't have these dimples. My skin was not looking like this. I was not pain-free. I'm literally aging backwards. This thing used to be tight. Skin tight. So I should never need a carb with my Why do you think you need a carb? Because that's what we grew up eating. We have been brainwashed into believing we're supposed to eat a carb, a vegetable, and a protein. Why do y'all think that is? These doctors and scientists know that our bodies can't fully process this food, and they also know that there's no way that our bodies can process 3 sets of foods within a 24-hour period. Then they go and sell you on intermittent fasting. So let's try to put 3 meals within a 6-hour period and then don't eat anything for 16 hours so it can digest. That is the most absurd thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Absurd. It's already too much food. When you start eating this way, your body doesn't even want all this food because it takes its time to digest what you have put in it. I know that you're just getting clarity. This is how I talk. So y'all can't be sensitive. Exactly. They're selling you breakfast food, lunch food, dinner food. Every 4 hours, you eating. We've been trained to do this. This is why it's such a hard habit for us all to break. Because this has been indoctrinated in us. This is how we've been living our entire lives. And then we turn around and everybody's sick. Everybody in your family is on a prescription drug. Everybody. And this is why the doctor can say, oh, it runs in your family. Because what do we share? Disease and recipes. We all eating the same shit and we all have the same blood types. Why do you feel like you're hungry after 3 or 4 hours? Because your food is fully digesting. O's are the only ones that feel hungry every 3 to 4 hours. But also, if you're hungry because there are a number of reasons why you would be hungry if you're not eating this way. If you're not eating this way and you're hungry, you have parasites. That's the number one thing. Y'all all have parasites sitting right up in your small intestine right now, eating all your nutrients. Just see, you're feeding them, and they crave carbohydrates. So when y'all say y'all craving sweets, it's because the parasite living in your gut wants sweets. Your body does not crave sugar. Parasites crave sugar. Okay? You're only eating 3 times a day. And then most of you are mistaking hunger for thirst. If you're hungry, it's because you're really thirsty. How you'll know the difference is if you drink a big old glass of water and the hunger pain goes away. It was thirst. Parasites come from food. Y'all know what's the number one thing that has parasites? Pork. Pork. And then you want to eat fresh fish. No one should eat fresh fish. Even if you buy fresh fish, you should put it in the freezer for 48 hours to kill the parasites. You can't cook away them parasites in pork. Just keep on living, honey. They just keep on living. Let me finish because I need to go make my dinner. Many wonderful fruits are available on the Type O diet. Fruits are not only an important source of fiber, vitamins, and minerals, but they can be an excellent alternative to breads and pastas for Type O. If you eat a piece of fruit rather than a slice of bread, your system will be better served, and at the same time, you'll be supporting your weight loss goals. Okay? It may surprise you that some of your favorite fruits are on the avoid list, and some odd choices are on the highly beneficial list. Okay? Oranges We have been told our entire lives that orange juice is a nutritional part, is a beneficial part of a nutritious breakfast. No one ever said it was healthy. Let me tell you what it does. Oranges can be a problem due to their effects on bacterial growth in your gut. Oranges facilitates bacterial growth in our guts. All of us. No one can have oranges or orange juice. And despite the breathless claims of its many proponents that it can cure everything from cancer to Alzheimer's disease, Type O may want to steer clear of coconut and coconut oil. The chemical makeup tends to unbalance what we are trying to accomplish with the consumption of high protein foods. When you eat beef and other high protein foods, it is to get the benefits of those things. It literally helps your cholesterol stay down, your bad cholesterol. And then you go and slather coconut oil on, or you're cooking with coconut oil, or as the type O's with the keto diet, you're putting coconut oil in your coffee. So everything good that you're trying to do in your body, coconut oil comes along and completely wipes it out. Highly beneficial. Banana, blueberry, cherry, durian, fig, guava, mamey apple, mango, plums, and prunes. Those are the only fruits that O's are supposed to be eating. That is it. And y'all love to be out here smoothieing and juicing and overnight oats and all this other shit. That is not your life. That is an A life. Your life is to eat red meat. Dark green vegetables. Figs, prunes, pineapple juice. Avoid Asian pears. No matter how fancy these vegan chefs make y'all believe that they are, no one should be eating no Asian pears. I just want to smack the shit out of somebody sometimes. Avocados. What? No one should be eating avocados. It's another one of those things that they have just been marketing to you. Y'all are out here eating guacamole and shit, lowering the good cholesterol in your body. And then your doctor turns around and says, oh, you have high cholesterol. You got to stop eating beef. And then you continue to eat the avocado, continue to put the coconut in your coffee, and you're still walking around with high cholesterol, and you haven't been eating the one thing that can help you, which is the beef. I literally have said 3 times what is wrong with avocados. They lower the good cholesterol in your body. What is the number 1 killer in America? Heart disease. And y'all are eating coconuts. There has not been one meal from these vegan people that I've seen that does not have coconut, avocado, and chickpeas in it. 3 of the most unhealthy things any of us can be eating. Blackberries. That's the first thing y'all be putting in some vegan, some smoothies. Blackberries. And y'all can't even have it. Bitter melon, cantaloupe, coconut, honeydew. Why can't you have cantaloupe and honeydew? Cantaloupe and honeydew don't have any citric acid. So as soon as you cut them, All the airborne pathogens in your room land right on them. Also, they have mold. Just in them. And then you eat them. Kiwi, orange, plantain. So for those oxtail eaters that love to put plantain next to it, you can't have that. And tangerines. Beverages, teas, and coffees. Vegetable juices are preferable to fruit juices for type O's because of the higher nutrient content. If you drink juice, choose low sucrose and fructose varieties. Limit high sugar juices such as apple juice and apple cider. What? I thought apples were supposed to be so good for us. The only apple any of us can eat is a Mamie apple. So all the green apples and the red apples and your apple cider vinegars and your apple cider, too high in sugar. And you're giving it to your kids. You should be angry. This is the range of emotions you should have. Because I was angry knowing that pickles that I've eaten my entire life and tomatoes is why I couldn't walk. You know the most dangerous thing any of us can eat? French fries. French fries. Pineapple juice can be particularly helpful in avoiding water retention and bloating, both factors that contribute to weight gain. Black cherry is beneficial and alkalizing. Okay? Get pineapple juice into your system every day. Do not buy pineapple juice in a can. Do it yourself. There's not a day that goes by that I do not get pineapple into my system. Every day. Is edamame pasta considered a carb? Nope. It's high protein. And if you're an O, you can't have that. So I hope you're not an O. O's cannot have edamame, nothing. O's and B's cannot have no soy, tofu, nothing. So I hope that you are a B or an A. An AB or an A. Beneficial juice. Oh, wait. Okay, good. Yes, I'm going to make some. Jordan's going to make me some. Or now that I'm put off of TikTok, maybe I'll have a day or two where I don't have to do anything. Because I'm not going to keep coming over here and doing lives because it's boring as hell. I need my music. So, if I don't get to 1,000 by tomorrow, I'm not going to be live. So just know that. So maybe I'll just spend the day making my pasta. The problem that coffee poses for type O's is in the increased levels of stomach acid it produces and its long-term effects on norepinephrine levels. Type O has plenty of stomach acid all on its own and doesn't need more. Y'all cannot have coffee. That was me. It's me. Y'all cannot have no coffee. O's cannot have coffee. What you got there, buddy? Where'd you get that bone from? Where you get that bone from? Where you get that bone? Hi, Linka. Hi, buds. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Be careful. Do your thing, sis. Green tea is a healthy alternative to other caffeinated beverages with metabolic and immune-enhancing properties. Y'all cannot have no coffee. Y'all already have. Hi, Juju. Y'all already have all all of this adrenaline. I'm not giving y'all no more snacks, so I don't know why y'all over here begging for snacks. I'm not giving you no more snacks right now. Okay? Let me see. Linka, I see you, but I'm not getting up and getting no snacks. I'm about to get off here in a second. Okay? Y'all already have an overabundance of adrenaline. Okay? And a stomach full of acid. Coffee is acidic. Thank you. Coffee is acidic. Do you know how cancer develops in the body? We all are born with cancer cells. They said hi, Fats. Everyone said hi. Come on, Lincoln, get on up here. Get in where you fit in, buddy. Come on. Yeah. 2 boys. 2 big boys. Okay? We are all born with cancer cells. How are cancer cells activated in the body? When your blood becomes too acidic, cancer cells are activated. The whole objective is for your body to stay alkaline. And no amount of alkaline water is going to help you if you are still eating and drinking foods that create acid in the body. Linka's short. That's why. He's shorter. So, is it really worth the squeeze? Is it really worth the squeeze? Okay, so, beneficial. Black cherry juice, blueberry juice, cayenne tea, cherry juice, chickweed tea, club soda, dandelion tea, fenugreek tea, ginger root tea, green tea, all the green teas, guava juice, hops tea, linden, mango juice, mulberry tea, parsley tea, peppermint tea, pineapple juice, prune juice, rose hips tea, sarsaparilla tea, seltzer water. I like polar seltzer water. It's delicious. Slippery elm and vegetable juice from the highly beneficial vegetables. Okay? The reason that y'all say, no, I can't live without my coffee is because you're tired. You're tired and you're addicted to caffeine. In 3 days, you won't even remember that you loved coffee. In 3 days, you won't even remember it. Okay? You're tired because you're not sleeping well. The food is not fully digesting in your system. Once you start eating the red meat, then that anemia, which is low iron, is going to go away. I got rid of my anemia in less than 6 months of eating for my blood type. I had horrible anemia. I would not be able to sit here and not be chewing ice trying to talk to y'all right now. You're tired because your iron is low. You will not miss coffee. Harmful. Alfalfa tea, aloe juice, aloe tea, black tea, beer. Why can't you have black tea? Why can't you have black tea? Y'all out here drinking sweet tea and shit, right? Why can't you have black tea? Black tea forms kidney stones in your body. You're wondering how you got those kidney stones. Just can't figure it out. From your tea. You know, the tea you get from the Popeyes. Blackberry juice, burdock tea, coconut milk, coffee, colt's foot tea, corn silk tea, cucumber juice, echinacea tea, gentian tea, golden seal, liquor, orange juice, red clover tea, rhubarb tea, St. John's wort tea, senna tea. Most of these detox teas out today have senna in them. I know that that was my issue in the last company that I was with. They changed the formulation of that brewed tea, and that tea had senna in it. I don't care how many people want to defend that. There's senna in that tea. That is the reason I was as inflamed as I was. I went from having no inflammation to having a body full of inflammation. That's why I resigned from that company, because I'm not going to sell nothing. I'm not putting my reputation on the line trying to sell somebody some bullshit. Shepherd's Purse tea, soda pop, all of it, okay? Strawberry leaf tea, tangerine juice, white wine, and yellow dock tea. Make sure you guys go over and follow my backup page on TikTok. If y'all want me to go live, get me to 1,000 on that page so I can broadcast from there. Because I'm in jail on my main account. Okay? Your choice, listen, herbs and spices. Your choice of herbs and spices can actually improve your digestive and your immune systems. For example, sea vegetables and kelp-based seasonings are very good for type O. They are rich sources of iodine and are a unique source of fucose, a naturally protective sugar for the type O digestive tract. However, if you are sensitive to iodine or taking thyroid medication, you may want to check with your doctor. Okay? Iodine-based stuff is all sea stuff. Sea moss, high in iodine. And then people are out here using different salts to get iodine. You would have to use so much salt that you would literally stroke out to get any type of iodine from salts. Also, another scam, salt. Because you didn't want to buy the regular old table salt in the little blue box with the little girl with the umbrella on it, they said, we'll market the same salt to them a different way. So now they got you out here buying pink Himalayan salt or sea salt. Pink Himalayan salt and sea salt and iodized salt are all the same. They are all iodine infused salts. Anytime I have a salt that has iodine in it, my blood pressure immediately goes up. The only salt you should be using is kosher salt or Celtic salt. Go look it up. Go look it up. Just go Google it. Is there iodine in Himalayan pink salt? Pink Himalayan salt, is that what they call it? Mm-hmm. Bladderwrack, a type of kelp, tends to counter the hyperacidity of the type O digestive tract, reducing the potential for ulcers. This is what is in my